My name is Leilana, and I'm a grateful and proud alumni of Union Station Homeless Services. I went through Union Station 2003. I arrived there a few days after Christmas, straight out of California's finest prison institutions. Okay. I had, just to give you an idea of who showed up there, was a drug addicted alcoholic gang member, an active gang member till I was 39 years old. And basically what I discovered is that that was an individual who was looking for somewhere to belong, you know. And when I arrived at Union Station, I felt like I finally had a home. When Union Station, and Union Station is an amazing place. They helped me address a lot of issues, not only my homelessness, but they also introduced me to a 12-step program. I am a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. I have been clean and sober for almost 10 years. August 6th, I'll be celebrating my 10th anniversary of being a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. Union Station, not only did they help me step into the rooms of recovery, but they also helped me find my dignity, my integrity, and gave me hope. I had nowhere to go. Union Station was the last house on the block for me. Last house on the block. They sent me through Sources, which is the program that Marv was talking about, that help you, teach you how to get back into the workforce. What do you say on your resume? How do you put a resume together? See, when I arrived at Union Station, I only had a 4th grade reading level. Okay, and a 4th grade writing level, and a 5th grade comprehension. Going through Sources, they taught me how to go on interviews. Now this is an individual who had never had a job. I didn't know how to smile. I was still smiling like I was on the prison yard. And what that looks like is not happy. It's more like, that is a protective mechanism. And after time and time, you know, of using that, it just becomes such a natural. And it's amazing because I found my smile. It was at Union Station. You know, and I've been smiling ever since. Not only did they teach me all these things, you know, they clothed me, they housed me, they fed me, they introduced me to this 12-step program, but they helped me get shelter, you know, get permanent housing. So when I left Union Station, okay, I went into a sober living, which was a transitional living, okay? And they helped me obtain, you know, assistance in paying my rent, because at this point I'm still not employed, because employers are doing background checks. And people with long prison records and jail records and whatnot don't get hired. So at this point, it's learning to walk with integrity and keeping on and perseverance, and you persevere. Okay, they taught me these things. I didn't know. The only thing, I knew how to sell things, but it was usually drugs. Okay? So they taught me how to sell myself in a way to gain someone's confidence, to just give me a chance. And that's what I did. Today, I am self-supporting. Okay? I have been blessed that I was able to give back my housing voucher, which was a rent assistant program. And I gave back my voucher to my Shelter Plus Care voucher. And I was able to say thank you very much, but I can pay my own rent today. I have a job. I've been there for well over 6 years. My bosses know who I am. I work at Webster's Fine Stationers up in Altadena. I am the store manager. I've been there for well over 6 years. My bosses do know who I am. A while back, my bosses, you know, we also have personal mailboxes. I was distributing the mail, and I saw this pamphlet that was getting sent, sent to one of my mailbox customers, and it touched my heart because it was one of Union Station. My boss walks in the back room, and I've got my eyes full of tears, and she's like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Nothing." So then we had a team meeting, and it was like an emergency team meeting, and I participate in these alumni picnics that we have every year. These annual alumni picnics, and I walk in and I'm wearing this t-shirt that has Union Station all over the back of it and all this, and she goes, "What's this?" And I explained, "Remember that time when you caught me in the mailroom and I was crying?" And she goes, "Yeah," and I explained to her why. I explained to her what Union Station is. I explained to her what Union Station has done for me. And I said, when I see people and they're coming in, because we put out cookies and coffee for our customers, and every now and then I'll get some homeless person, passing by, knowing that we give out, and they'll peek in, and I'll run up to the table and I'll get a couple cookies, a cup of coffee, and I'll take it to the front door, and I'll be like, "There you go." And my boss sees me doing that from time to time. She doesn't mind. She understands. See, they've also introduced me to mental health issues and the subject of mental health, which helped me understand why my biological mother is who she is. My biological mother is schizophrenic. I just thought she was freaking nuts. I didn't understand it. They helped me, and I met a lot of people with mental illnesses, and I found out, oh my gosh, there is a solution. Just like there is a solution for an alcoholic or an addict seeking it, to learning not to pick up and use or not to pick up and drink. There is a solution for people that suffer from mental illnesses. In Union Station, through passageways together, they address those issues. I don't know how many people have touched my hearts at Union Station. Not only the staff, but also some of the other clients that I still talk to. We still keep in contact. We're like family. It's kind of like people that have, just got rescued from a shipwreck. You have that camaraderie where you're just so excited, like, oh my God, and there's that closeness and that bond that is created. When I talk about Union Station, I do get emotional because I can't imagine where I'd be today without them. Without the kind smiles that you see when you're going through to get your meal, from the kitchen, or the understanding case manager that's right there whenever you're going through something and you don't know how to deal with this. Or that staff that says, "Look, it's going to be okay." They were there for me. And they were there for me at a time whenever I didn't know what I was going to do. Like I said, that was the last house on the block. My daughters had already turned their backs on me because they were scared of me. My family members thought I was a raving lunatic alcoholic, which I was. But today, my daughters are in my life. They're very happy of who I am today. My family actually calls me and invites me over because they know I will behave and stay away from the alcohol. I have people today that love me. I've never heard that I had a beautiful smile until I found it at Union Station. Thank you.